All right. That's my girl. Yeah, sit down. Okay. Hello. Welcome to the inaugural episode of the Aging Runner podcast and the launching of the Aging Runner channel. I'm your host and Aging Runner, John Duffy. This is my running companion, Dublin Rose. She's a little camera shy, so give her a break while you give me a break. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. It is, this has been a long time coming. I'm really looking forward to launching this podcast. Oh gosh. So what do I tell you? Well, the Aging Runner podcast, where we are going to get into the weeds about all things related to running after 50. So, as you can tell, I am definitely north of 50. In fact, I have 50 years this month of running. Wow, pretty amazing. I thought about that a few weeks ago. It is May 2025, and I am in suburban Chicago. So it's finally gotten nice enough to sit outside. And anyway, welcome. And I hope you continue to check back on this channel, where I'm going to really get into all things, deliberately, all things that are of interest and consequence to runners with 50 or more years in the rear view mirror. I should also note that this is also going to be for runner wannabes or runner has-beens who want to be runners again. Men, women, doesn't matter about the age. I'm just going to be a little deliberate, and I'm going to concentrate on those things that are pertinent and relevant to people who are 50 or older. Yeah, what else can you expect here? Well, you can expect me to be nervous and anxious while I figure out the whole world of YouTube video creation. I'm new to this universe, and I'm excited to do it. I'm a little anxious. I am not a videographer. I'm not a photographer, although I know how to use a camera. And I've certainly never been both behind the camera and the subject of a video. So that's a little unnerving, but I'll figure it out. It's like, it's life, right? We continue to learn, and with age comes knowledge and wisdom. You'll hear me refer to that often. And just because you have wisdom doesn't mean you still do everything perfectly. So you're going to see that. While I will welcome comments and useful criticisms about my video content and about my delivery, be gentle, be polite, and be positive more than anything. If you're a hater, go away. Take your crap elsewhere. I don't have the need for it. I'm just going to block you anyway. And I have a pretty thick skin, so, Anyway, be positive. Be positive, because I'm positive. And you're going to learn over a series, over a long period of time, hopefully, through the episodes of the Aging Runner podcast. You're going to learn a lot about me, not just where I'm at currently, but where I have been in my running life, in my running lifestyle. But you're also going to hear about those things that I have planned going forward. I tend to not live in the past, even though I am going to utilize the knowledge I have and the wisdom I've gained over the miles on the roads, tracks, and trails to create the content for this podcast. But I'm still looking forward, and there's a lot ahead of me. Yeah. So how did this come about? The idea for the Aging Runner podcast. Well, Well, I'll tell you, it came about primarily through frustration. I have been dealing with a couple of pretty significant injuries over the past year, uh, since really late August of 2024. And a lot of physical therapy, MRIs, the whole 9 yards. And I'll get into my injuries and my recovery plans and so on in a future episode. But really, for 8 of the last 9 months, I've been sidelined because of mistakes I've made. So, despite the so-called wisdom that comes with age, um, we still we sometimes we are slow learners, and guilty. So, anyway, I'm learning from that mistake, and I won't make that mistake again. And I will introduce uh, new elements to my running routine. So we'll talk about that in the future. But I'm also keenly aware of the irony here, that I am unable to run, yet I am creating content about running and for runners and runner wannabes. So, yeah, hey, what can I say? Life is full of ironies, and this is just one of them. So, yeah, how did this come about? Well, the idea for the Aging Runner podcast came to me in about 2019. So, what's that, almost 6 years ago? And while I had conceptual ideas on what I wanted to do, I have zero social media experience, not even an interest, to be honest. Just not, hasn't been my bag. But I am so passionate about running, and I finally got the courage up to put myself in front of a camera and talk about these things. Um, so, anyway, how did it come about? I was searching for information um, over a period of months, and then the pandemic came, and I sort of lost interest, or at least lost focus. And most recently, last summer, a year ago, I was searching the internet, YouTube and Instagram, different places. I was looking for information, and mostly detailed information about injuries relevant to my age applicable information. Also about recovery, workouts, and so on that are dedicated specifically to those of us who are runners and are north of 50 years of age, 50, 60, 70s. And anyway, I couldn't find what I was looking for in many respects on the internet, and specifically in YouTube and different social media. So I engaged a couple of my running friends, people who I have known for many years, who have got significantly more experience than I do with running and runners and all things running. Um, and, really through some collaboration, just as it is in life, I came to the realization that I had all the information I needed to remedy, recover, and prevent, mostly, the injuries that I created. And it was an aha moment. I thought, why not deliver this information, and other related aspects of running as an aging guy, to the masses, to those of you who have tuned in. So that's where this came from. So out of frustration has come a fountain of inspiration. And I want to stay here, kiddo. Hey, come here. Yeah, neighbors. What can I tell you? Um, she just wants to go play. So anyway, I'm going to take this camera with me on the roads, tracks, and trails as soon as I can get back on the trails, which should be about another 3 or 4 weeks. I'm not finishing PT, but I'm at a place where I'm probably going to get released to start walk to run, and I can start to develop a return to running program, and it's going to be baby steps. Okay, so I want to take you along on that journey. It's just one more path that I'm taking in this life, and in my running life. And I'm going to include or engage other runners and non-runners of all ages in the podcast. I'm going to be doing Q&A, interviews, and sharing stories of the roads, tracks, and trails with you. And I know quite a few runners who have got some pretty funny stories. I've shared a lot of time on the road, men and women who, not everything is, let's say, clean on the road. I'll try to keep it clean here. It's not a family channel, but truly I'll try to keep it as clean as I can. If you want genuine, authentic information and attitude and character, you're going to get it here. And if you just be patient with me, I'm probably going to post up like once a week until I can get back on the trails. And as soon as I can start running again, I'm going to start including video of my road back. And then I've got big plans for the future. I'm an ultra marathoner. I'm a track and cross country coach and local high school boys. I've got a lot going on. So, and I hope I can share a lot of that with you. So I hope you will come back often. I hope you will subscribe if you are so inclined. Come with Dublin and I on our runs and see where we go, what we do. She's a poor communicator and she has no thumbs. So, she's not that helpful, but she completes my days in my life lately. And again, I'll get into that, but she's a great dog. She's a silver lab, 5-year-old silver lab. And she's wonderful. She's wonderful. So that's how I've gotten from never shooting video to getting behind the camera, being the subject of my own podcast. And thanks for tuning in. Subscribe again if it's something you think you want to do. But check back frequently as this channel evolves and the podcast evolves. And thank you from Dublin and I. Have a great evening. Get out and run if you can, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Ah.